What's up, y'all? I'm back with my review of Daredevil Born Again Episode 3. And just to let y'all know, this video will have spoilers in it. So, and I'm sorry for the really long videos, guys. I'm gonna try to make the videos more concise on this series. I'm still gonna do breakdowns on these episodes because I love these episodes of the new Daredevil show that we're getting, and you guys know how important Daredevil is to me. But I'm gonna try to make it more concise. Okay, so yeah, so let's talk. So episode 3, this episode. I loved this episode. Now, not everybody's gonna like this episode, but I love this episode. The reason why I love this episode is if you guys don't know, like, I wanted to see more Matt Murdock being a lawyer in this in this series. We get that in this episode. This episode is basically a trial. The trial of White Tiger. I mean, the trial of Hector Ayala. Which before I start, rest in peace to the actor that played Hector Ayala, because if you guys don't know, he passed away from cancer 2 years ago. So rest in peace to the actor that played Hector Ayala, aka White Tiger. So throughout this episode, you have Matt, Kirsten, and Cherry trying to win this trial, right? And the thing that I like about this episode, and we'll get to the ending, because the ending, I have two theories on the ending, right? And where it sets up the series to go. This episode was great, especially like if you like lawyer stuff, like if you like Lincoln Lawyer and the scenes that we got in the original Daredevil of Matt being a lawyer, you will really like this episode. Like, for me, my favorite part was to see Matt use his mental brain, right? Like, we got to see Matt beat people up in episode 1 and 2, right? But my favorite part was Matt using his brain to win. So basically, the witness that Matt saved after, the witness Matt saved last episode, they get him to the courthouse, but you find out that Mickey Torres, the witness that Matt saved, is a drug addict. So and he gets scared by all the cops sitting in the courtroom for this trial, right? Because if you guys don't remember, Hector is accused of killing a police officer, right? So so their witness gets scared off, right? Which basically he lies on the stand, and then Matt's like, I have to dismiss the witness. Or I forget what you call it in a legal term, but he has to like dismiss the witness. So he does that, and then Matt's like, oh, we're screwed. Basically, they're like, oh, we're screwed. So Matt pulls a Hail Mary and is like, you guys remember how in episode 2, if you guys didn't see that video, I'll remind you really fast. In episode 2, he basically stopped the Hawk, who's the lawyer, who's the lawyer he's the district attorney, I think, right? Hawk is the district attorney, right? So Matt put a stop to them using Hector's White Tiger vigilante acts of vigilantism against him, against him in court, right? But Matt decides to use that because he's out of options, right? Like his witness basically ran away like a coward, and yeah, his witness ran away like a coward, and so he has one option. So he uses, and this is really cool. He uses Hector as a vigilante because White Tiger, I think, has been around for a year. They don't really get into it, right? But I think he's been around since Matt stopped being Daredevil, right? So he's been like saving people and stuff. And they use that in the um, court case. So once Matt tells everybody that Hector Ayala is White Tiger, Hector's like, "Why'd you do that, Murdoch?" Or I forget what he says. And then he's like, "There's," and this is funny to hear Matt say this because we all know he's gonna become Daredevil again. But okay, he's like, and I think Matt truly believes this still, right? I think Matt truly believes this still. He's like, "There's other ways to help people. There's other ways you can help people in other ways." Because Matt still feels really guilty for beating up that those cops, right, in episode 2, right, that were gonna kill him, the corrupt cops, in episode 2. So he's like, "There's other ways for you to help Hector," right? And then so basically Matt has all these police reports and he has all these witnesses of people that Hector saved, and they're like, um, he saved me out of a burning car. He stopped me from getting mugged. He and then Matt pulls out all these police reports, like he defended a police officer, he helped a police officer um arrest a criminal. He did this. So basically, what happens is Matt wins the case, and that's my favorite part. Not because Matt wins the case, I loved that part too, but because it shows Matt Murdock's brain at work, right? Like Daredevil's his physical attributes, right? It shows Matt Murdock's brain at work, right? And so yeah, he's like, "Congratulations, Hector." But now let's talk about this ending. So this ending is very interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, I have my theories, which I'll get into. But at so after he wins the court case, and during during the conversation Matt and him have, he's like, Matt's like, "After we do this, and if you win this, Hector, you can't be White Tiger again." And he's like, "I have to be. It's a part of me." Right? And that really gets to Matt, because you see Matt in a church, holding his devil horn from his suit, and he's like really considering it. So you see Hector, and Fisk is watching the trial. We'll get to Fisk in a minute because Fisk is really trying to be on the straight and narrow, right? So yeah, but Vanessa wants to pull him back. That's basically Fisk's arc during this episode. So after they win the court case, Hector goes out as White Tiger again. He hears somebody yell, like he hears a lady yell. So he goes to help that lady, and then Hector gets shot in the head, and he gets shot in the head twice, and then it doesn't show who shot him, but I think I know who shot. I think I know who shot him. But it shows the Punisher's logo, and I don't think it's Frank. I think it's what's the dude's name? I think it's the cop one of the cops that Matt beat up, right? That shot him. So I think that is what's gonna make Matt become Daredevil again, and and I think Frank's gonna be in next episode. That is my two predictions. Now, what would I give this episode out of 10? Oh, and while you have that going on, you have Fisk being extremely angry. So he's like, Daniel, call your reporter friend, right? Um, and he's like, Miss Urich, I want justice. This wasn't justice today because Fisk is on a anti-vigilante campaign, right? So what you have Hector being killed by fake Punisher, right? You also have Fisk like using his platform to anti vigilante platform. So yeah, that's basically this episode, guys. And what would I think of this episode? Like, what would I give this out of 10? I would give it a 9.5. Now, there's not really like action in this episode, but there is like courtroom drama, which is what I wanted in this Daredevil series. I wanted a mix between Matt being a lawyer and Daredevil, and I think we're gonna get an equal mix during this series, right? I think the next episode, episode 4, is where we're gonna get Matt put the suit on again, because I think once Matt finds out that Hector gets killed by the corrupt cop wearing the Punisher logo, and he finds out that the cops are trying to be like fake Punishers, he's gonna go to Frank. That's my prediction. So yeah, my two predictions for episode 4, y'all. We are going to see Matt put on the suit again, and we're going to see Frank next episode. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. What did you think of the episode? If you enjoy this content, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.